August 9th, 2023. I found myself in Principal Nigel Brown's office with Mom, Dad, and Samurai Sark, watching an edited video of a fight that was recorded. Samurai Sark was in a wheelchair due to the injuries I sustained on him last night and smiled at me with a sinister grin, knowing that his plan was in full swing. "So," began Principal Brown, "Gumball, anything you want to say?" He attacked me first, Principal Brown, I said. He and the Valley Gang were saying that they wanted to fight me, so I was acting in self-defense. "That's a lie," Samurai Sark whined in the most whiniest and fake of voices. "I was just walking, minding my own business, and then he just beat me up and broke my legs." Worst part about it, my dreams of running in the Boston Marathon, just like I promised my old granny, have been dashed. At that moment, Samurai Sark put on the fakest of all cries while repeatedly saying, "I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm sorry." This prompted Principal Brown, Mom, and Dad to start crying with him, much to my dismay. "Poor Grandma," Dad said. "Gumball, how could you?" "No, he's lying. He said he didn't care about his grandma," I said. "Puppy crap," Principal Brown yelled as he wiped his eyes. "Samurai Sark is a good student who would never hurt a fly. Sir, he's tough, but he is a good student. So, Gumball, you better explain yourself properly, or I'll personally..." At that moment, Chelsea walked in with a grin on her face, like she was ready to conquer the world. "Knock, knock. Got room for one more of this meeting," she said as she waltzed in and gave Principal Brown a bear hug. "Principal Brown, my guy, it's so good to see you." "Chelsea, did you drink caffeine today?" Principal Brown asked in a soft yet annoyed tone. "You know, your aunt specifically said that you shouldn't drink caffeine due to your ADHD. "Yes, I know," Chelsea said. "And yes, I have. But strictly because I think the world is complete with one, just one, pumpkin spice latte. Again, emphasis on only one." Come on, Chelsea," Principal Brown said, now getting even more annoyed. "You gotta leave. This doesn't concern you." "Oh, it does. It very much does. If Gumball is the problem, I, as his new girlfriend, am the problem too. Therefore, I would love to be part of the solution as well," Chelsea responded as he sat down next to Samurai Sark, grabbed a donut from Principal Brown's desk, and ate it. "Ooh, wow, these are good. Are these from Krispy Kreme?" "Chelsea, what did Principal Brown say?" Samurai Sark yelled, getting just as annoyed as Principal Brown was. "You're being insubordinate right now." "Sir, I might be," Chelsea said, giving me a wink before turning back to Samurai Sark, "but at least I'm not making dark humor memes of Gumball and Darwin and recording videos of them without their consent. I'm pretty sure that you, Principal Brown, just posted one of those memes when Student Handbook, Section 12, Page 5, Article 177, says that all parents are to be made aware of their child is going to be uploaded to social media." At that moment, Mom and Dad looked at each other. Then they looked at both Principal Brown and Samurai Sark, who had shocked expressions on their faces, like they knew that they had been caught. Meanwhile, I just smiled a grin, knowing that Chelsea had my back. "No permission given, guys?" Chelsea said. "None," said Mom as he gave Principal Brown and Samurai Sark the evil eye. "Were releases signed?" Chelsea asked as he took another bite of her donut. "No," Dad said. "Wow," Chelsea said. "Shocking, very shocking. Hey, if it were me, I'd go right to the police." "Okay," Samurai Sark said, sweat rolling down his face. "I admit it. I beat up Gumball first, and I made the dark humor memes. Principal Brown, throw the book at me." Okay," Principal Brown said. "I hereby suspend Samurai Sark for 4 months. Case closed." As we walked out of the principal's office, Mom and Dad high-fived me. "Nice job, Gumball," Mom said happily. "You got out of that case. I think you might have learned your lesson. For that, I enground you." "Great, thanks, Mom," I said with pride. "Hey, kiddo," Dad said. "Don't forget, we're visiting Anais today, right after school." After Dad said that, my smile turned into a frown instantly. I had completely forgot about all of this started over me getting Anais hospitalized. Mom noticed me and put her hand on my shoulder. "Look, Gumball," Mom said, "we know you didn't mean to get Anais hospitalized. In fact, we honestly forgive you for it. There's no need to beat yourself up." "I know," I said as a tear rolled down my cheek. "It's just that, as her big brother, I promised to protect her. All I did was put her in a position where she got hurt. I'm such a failure." "Sweetie, you're not a failure," Mom said as she gave me a hug. "You were just trying to help her out. But now she needs you now more than ever." As Mom hugged me, I noticed Chelsea talking with her friends. I wanted to thank her for getting me out of that mess I was in, and I felt bad for letting her down last night. I gotta go," I said. "I got a test today. I'll see you guys after school." "Okay," Mom said. "Love you, sweetie." "Wait," Dad said as he and Mom walked away. "That was Gumball's girlfriend?" Meanwhile, I immediately ran up to Chelsea and her friends as frantic as possible. "Chelsea," I said as I accidentally bumped into someone. "Bruh," said the girl I bumped into. "Sorry," I said before I turned to Chelsea. "Chelsea, can I talk to you in private?" "Okay, everyone go. Private talk time," Chelsea said as everyone left. So, what's up? Listen, about last night, I am so sorry that I began before Chelsea sussed me. Apologies are so cliche, Chelsea said. Can you skip to the part where you tell me everything? I said before I sighed, you're here for one day, and you are already popular and loved by the people here. I'm here for 3 years, and I make one mistake, and everyone wants my head on a silver platter, medium rare. I just want to be Gumball Watterson, the guy who doesn't have anything on his conscience and is getting psychologically tortured for it. Well, Chelsea said, the dark humor meme should be stopped now. Principal Brown said he's going to personally get the creators of them arrested for privacy violation. Thanks for that, by the way, I said, feeling a little better, but still sad. But that still doesn't take away how bad I feel about this whole thing. If I had left my sister's machine alone, maybe she wouldn't be hospitalized. Gumball, you're the nicest guy I've met in a while. Don't you think you could give yourself a little bit of leniency? Chelsea said before noticing me still very visibly upset. Aw, my cute little baby blue kitty boy. You know what you need? Great hair and a mermaid tail? I said sheepishly. No, but it would help. Chelsea said with a giggle. What you need, Gumball Watterson, is a morning where you don't have to worry about anything, where you can relax and rejuvenate. Then you can have inner peace and a clear mind. You need a super C-date! I don't know if we can do that, Chelsea, I said. Wouldn't that mean we have to miss class? I do have a test at 1, and... we'll get back before class starts, Chelsea said. I thought for a moment before I said, okay, deal, let's do it. Yay! Chelsea said with enthusiasm before we both exited the school and dove into the sea. In her mermaid form, Chelsea could swim extremely fast, almost as fast as a dolphin. I tried my best to keep up with her, but even with the new powers I had, it was still hard to do. A few minutes later, we were on the beach by the school, relaxing. This morning's been awesome, I said with excitement. 7 coffee stops in 7 minutes? I never had that much coffee in my life. And don't even get me started on how savage we were when we stopped that crabbing operation. Sorry, am I being too much? Oh, no, Chelsea said as we both laughed before she noticed my somber expression returning. Thinking about your sister again? I don't know, I said. She would have loved today. She always loved coffee. Well, at least you get to see her today, Chelsea said, putting her hand on my shoulder. I hardly have anyone. What do you mean? I said in shock. You're crushing it at school. Everyone loves you, your grades are great, and I heard you got the lead in the play. You have everything. No, I don't, Chelsea said, uncharacteristically sad. Ever since the Great Pollution, all us mermaids have been in hiding. Humans constantly damage the seas with their trash and oil, so we ended up isolating from them. I couldn't take it anymore, so my aunt and I ran away. But when I ended up at Elmore Junior High, I was alone. No one could see the real me. After her monologue, her energy came back immediately with, but then I found you, my super sea boy, and now everything's right in the world. Same, I said, but sometimes I wish I could fix my mess and save Anais, you know? Yeah, but 2 teenagers can't change events and fix messes easily, Chelsea said, especially medical stuff. Then I had an epiphany. Wait, I said, if you don't mind me asking, what did that kiss last night do? Well, the mermaid's kiss gives you godlike powers for at least a month or longer if you find the legendary lettuce leaf. Chelsea responded, why? Well, maybe we can find the legendary lettuce, I said. Come on, Chelsea, there has to be some way for us to both get what we want. Without lettuce, my sister will be healed, and you won't have to be in hiding. Well, it's worth a shot, Chelsea said, but for now, you better get to class. Right, I said sheepishly, but hey, thanks for this morning. Of course, my love, Chelsea said before we kissed. Love you. Love you, I said. For the rest of the day, I was at one with myself. I could properly focus on it. And I even was able to pass the test I had today. I even got $1 billion for being the 2 millionth and ninth person to pass. At the end of the day, as I was exiting to go home, I saw the Valley Gang yet again, and they looked angry. Well, looky, yelled Samurai Sark. If it isn't Watterson, the cat that got me suspended. At that moment, I had enough. The Valley Gang had bullied me and everyone at Elmore Junior High for the last time. Okay, I said as I used my super strength to grab all 3 Valley Gang members and push them against the wall. We need to talk.